today I thought I would do a get ready with me video. This is my kind of normal makeup routine that I do every day. You can see I basically just woke up. What I have done so far is put moisturizer on my face, and it was this Murad Skin Perfecting Lotion. I love this stuff, so I always start with skin perfecting lotion or lotion of some kind, face moisturizer, so that your face is nice and smooth for everything to go on over it. And then I go through, I have like 3, 4, 5 different foundations that I use. One is this Sephora Airbrush foundation. I have only used that once and it's good. I'm just still trying to figure out how to, like, what to use to put it on. Do I use my brush? Should I use a sponge? I have a flat circular sponge that I could use instead of a brush, or a like egg. And then the other ones I use are the IT Cosmetics Oil-Free Matte and the they're both CC, so color correction. And this one is the Illumination. So I have the Oil-Free Matte. You can see I'm going through pretty quick, and the Illumination. I really like both of these. They both have SPF in them. One is, this is a poreless finish, full coverage, and this is also full coverage, the color correcting illuminating. So it has, I don't know, I don't really see that much difference between the two of them, quite honestly, but I like them both the same. And then I also, and this is a brand new box, I haven't even opened it yet, the Tarte Amazonian Clay. And I really love this one. It is also full coverage. But what I like to do is take the foundation and a little bit of like face lotion and mix them together on my hand, or even put the lotion on my face and then put like a foundation right next to it, and then work it all in together. It kind of like cuts the foundation a little bit so it's not as full coverage, and I really like that. So I'm gonna use the oil-free matte today, and what I do is I just take it and put a little bit everywhere, and then I'll take my foundation brush. Now I use different brushes. I don't know if they're the actual right brush. I just cleaned them last night, so I'm kind of fluffing out the, what do you call those? Bristles. I'm just kind of fluffing out the bristles. And then I just like to take it and work it all in. I may look down some because I'm looking at my mirror that's in front of me as well. And then you just work it all in. I like to make sure I work it down around my chin. Got my eyes really good. That look so tired from just waking up. All right, so I'm gonna keep that brush next to me. Usually I just I pull all my makeup out and all the brushes that I use out, and then I put them away as I use them. So I will then take my, this is Japonesque color correcting crayon, and it's an orange, and so I like to put that right here where I get kind of darker circles. And then I will take my smaller brush and work that in. The older I've gotten, the more I've noticed those dark circles. And then this is my waterproof full coverage concealer all-nighter by Urban Decay. I love this stuff. Now, I just ordered Tarte Shape Tape. It was on sale for I think $13.50 a tube, which is half off. And so I ordered 2 of those, and I will do a review on those later. I've never used them, so I don't know. And then just kind of work that in. And I use a brush for most of this because, I don't know, it seems to work in better on my skin versus like a egg, what are those called? No, I have one over here somewhere, hold on. Here I have the small ones. Beauty blender. So I have these small beauty blenders, and then I have the regular size beauty blenders. I don't go for them all that often. They just seem to be, I don't know, I feel like they soak up all the foundation or concealer or whatever before it actually gets on my face, and I feel like I'm left with nothing on my face. So then I like to do a loose powder on those brushes. This used to be a full-size brush, but it broke, but I really love how like light and fluffy this brush is. So I just take a little bit and work it on over, and I feel like this just kind of helps set my makeup a little bit so that I don't feel like by the end of the day it's all rubbed off my face, especially after, you know, 12, 14-hour day standing behind the chair. It doesn't sound like a lot would happen that you would like work your makeup off, but it gets warm when you are running around doing 2 or 3 client heads of hair at a time, and you're got the blow dryer going. I used to have an employee and she would have a blow dryer going, and it's just, it gets really warm, and I keep my door shut for privacy of my clients and myself. So it gets warm. So then I do keep this brush here just in case I need to work in any little things so I don't have like raccoon eyes with the white, like with the concealer. Then I take another like fluffy brush, and I am using the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Amazonian Clay Waterproof Bronzer. I just cleaned this off and it's just dirty again. So I like to just rub that around a little bit, get a little color to my face going. I don't do anything real precise. I don't do like face contouring or anything like that. That's just I'm not good at it. Like, I try to do it, and what ends up happening is I like will contour around my face, and then when I go to work it in, I feel like I blend it all off. So what's the point? And then a couple of my favorite blushes are Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one is Peachy Love, and this one is Blush Trio. So but I also love the NARS collection brushes. I think they are, they're just so pretty. And I remember the first time that I ever saw somebody wearing the NARS blush. I was this was probably like 12 or 13 years ago. I was at a store somewhere, and one of the ladies working there was wearing it, and I just got real bold that day. I ran up to her and I said, excuse me, I really love your blush. What are you wearing? And she was like, you know what? It's really funny. It's a really funny name, but it's called NARS, and it's in the color Orgasm. And she kind of like giggled telling me, and I thought, that's funny. But she wrote it down for me. I went and got it, I think same day, and I have never looked back from using that. That one's so good. I have to look down here to do my brows. And so for brows, I'm using, what is this? Oh, Kat Von D Brow Struck Dimension Powder Light Brown. I have light hair, so I don't need like really, really dark brows. And you can see I just take my brush and fill them in a little bit. So while I just let that sit for a second, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna choose what I'm gonna do for my eyeshadow. I think I'll use, this is the Blush Nudes by Maybelline. I like a mix of high and low end. And then I also have the Naked Urban Decay Basics, Naked 2 Urban Decay Basics palette. And this one's really, really nice just for some neutrals. I always like to start with a lighter base. You can tell the difference from that eye to that eye already. So I like to give that a base, kind of like the loose translucent powder. I feel like it just gives a nice clean look to the area to start. And I think I'm gonna switch over to my Blush Nudes. What color is that? I don't know what the color is. Starting with a lighter base again, all over. So I was using this color here. And just work that in across my whole lid. And sometimes I will actually take my Anastasia Beverly Hills and use that as a eyeshadow, whatever color I want. So I'm actually going to take this color right here and work that in because that's the blush that I decided to use today. So I kind of like it to not be matchy but have that same family like tone of color to it. Work that in. So always do the lighter color that I'm going to do first. And then I will take my Marc Jacobs eyeshadow palette. Oh my gosh, I love these Marc Jacobs eyeshadow palettes. They're so good. They are, you can see, I hit pan on that a long time ago. That one as well. That one and that one. So you can tell which ones I use the most. I use that one some. That one's almost too dark for me, unless it's like an evening, nighttime going out. But I'm gonna use this one right here, which is called They Call Her. That's the name, They Call Her. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and see, just a little, and work it to the outer of my eye and then up a little bit. This is hard to do in a camera versus just in my mirror. So you can see that one went up a little far, but I'm going to fix that. I'm taking my Naked palette too and kind of working that over top of it. There and there, because I don't want any harsh lines. I just want soft, subtle color. And then kind of last but not least is lining the eyes. So for this I have the NYX NYX Professional Waterproof eyeliner. So I am gonna have to look at the mirror for this, so I will hop back on in a second. All right, I'm back. So I lined the upper lid up here and then about 3/4 of the way across the bottom. So I started on the outer point going towards that inner tear duct, and that way I only went about 3/4 of the way. It just looks really natural that way. And so now for mascara, I use the L'Oreal Voluminous with the curved brush. So I love this stuff. I have tried everything from like super expensive mascara to lower end to like this kind of midpoint. I think this is like $13 at a drugstore or even at our local grocery store I can find it. And I just feel like this gives me the most color to my lashes. This is in the black brown, and it just grips my lashes the best. I don't like those plastic ones that are like the really, really tiny short bristles. They do not catch my lashes. I don't have a ton of lashes, but I mean, they're okay, they're normal. So I'm gonna use my mirror again, apply this mascara, and then I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So those are the eyes. I do 2 coats of this, and then I just kind of let it like halfway dry in between each coat, and then that way it like grips the lashes better each time. So then last but certainly not least is lips. So there's not just one lip color that I like to use. I have about, I don't know, 20 million that I mix and match, and since I have kind of an orangey tone going today, I'm gonna find my like more orangey color. So I have this MAC lipstick in the shade Satin Steam Heat. I love that one. This is a lighter color that I use just to go over it. It's actually an Artistry. I don't know if you guys heard of it. It's through Amway. My parents used to do Amway, but my mom can still get makeup and stuff through there, and it's really good makeup. So that's actually the loose powder that I used, is Artistry. I just put it in a different container. And this one, it's shade 56. There's another Artistry one, and that's so pretty. It's a shade 3. So I may do this one today. And this just completes the look, really, like gives a little more color to the lips. Makes everything look finished and complete. Urban Decay, this is a really great one that I love. That's more like, almost like a lip gloss. Like you could put that on without a mirror, basically, and not worry about messing up your, another Artistry color. And there's the completed makeup look. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's nothing too crazy. I use a mixture of high and low makeup and stuff, but what makeup do you use that is your favorite and why? Put it in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you'll know when new material comes out, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. So I have those, but I also love the NARS collection blushes. I think they are on the outer point and going towards the inner, like, you know, where is that? What's that from? I speak English, so I'm gonna show you the English side rather than the, I don't know, French maybe? I don't know. Tear duct. So, yep. All right.